So let's continue on with the segments on neuroses. And today I want to give everybody a fact that is very interesting, and I just want you to have the knowledge. So neuroses was being treated prior to the 80s very successfully with a treatment modality known as psychotherapy. This is where we go back into the history of an individual and we're amending the belief system, right? The belief system that created the condition in the first place, the neuroses, and thus led to the syndrome, all of the manifestations of neuroses, all the anxiety disorders, the personality disorders, the addiction, plus much more. So, very successful treatment. Well, in the 80s, there was a massively controversial change to the DSM. That's the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders. That's what we use in this profession to diagnose and thus prescribe medication. This is a very important piece of the information. So, neuroses was taken out and it was replaced with all of the manifestations of neuroses, all of the specific disorders. Now, they justified this change by saying that neuroses was too vague, that it was a bit stigmatizing, that there wasn't enough scientific evidence, and wanted to move to more of a symptom-based treatment approach. Symptom-based means we're just treating the symptoms. We're not looking at the cause of the conditions. We're just going to treat the conditions themselves, like put little band-aids over the condition. That's a symptom-based approach. It's very here and now. It's very fast. Because psychotherapy is a little bit of a longer treatment plan, right? We have to give it a little bit of time because we're going in there and really uprooting all of the programming. So anyways, there was this massive shift. Now, at the same time, the pharmaceutical companies were up and coming, and really there was a massive agenda, right, to push medication. So we have to stop and ask ourselves, fast forward 40 years, has the mental health and addiction crisis improved or gotten worse? What was this change all about? Who was benefiting from this change? Was it us? Was it so we could be better and happier? Or was it for some other entity that was benefiting from this change? Now, I'm going to leave that up to you to look around and gather the facts, but you at least have this knowledge to see what had happened 40 years ago. And know that today we have the ability to treat neuroses and overcome this crippling issue that sucks every bit of joy and happiness out of our life. So anyways, we're going to finish up tomorrow with some solution, but till next time, much love.